What is up, ladies? It is me, Ramona, the Hot Mom Coach from the Hot Mom Project podcast, helping you 40 plus moms get lean, toned, and confident. It is freaking Q&A time. So this one is from Inside the Hot for Halloween Challenge from Alba. Coach Ramona. Ooh, I like that. So I understand we can't target a specific part of our body, but is there anything extra I can do for my enormous mum pouch? I feel like it sticks out more than what it used to these days. Ladies, this is a question I get like all the time. That mum pouch, it's usually the last to go, but it will go. First off, if it is sticking out now like more than usual, it's probably because you've gained more fat like everywhere. This is a result of a poor diet, stress, and muscle decline. That means your metabolism has been slowing down because your muscle's going down because you're doing the wrong kinds of activity. First off, you need to take a look at what you're eating. If there's a lot of takeout, there's a lot of highly processed food like packaged stuff, like oily food, sugary food, all of these things are adding to your belly fat problem. So 3 things that you need to focus on here. One is more whole unprocessed food, more natural protein. I say natural because I'm not talking about the protein bars and the protein puddings and all of that crap, okay? You need at least 100 grams of protein per day and more fiber. So that's at least 25 grams of fiber per day, okay? So this is how you fix your nutrition, the nutrition part. Now you've got the stress and sleep part. This messes with your hormones that control hunger and again your metabolism. So it keeps your body in like a fat storing mode, especially in the belly area. So you need to manage your stress. Deep breathing, high quality sleep, this is what helps. Lastly, the muscle decline part, like after 30, if you're not building or maintaining muscle mass, like your metabolism keeps dropping, which means that you keep storing more and more fat. And so if that's happening, you're not doing the right kinds of activity to build muscle. It's not cardio, it's not yoga, it's not Pilates, it's not some fucking trampoline shit, okay? Not that you're doing that, I'm just saying. It's traditional weightlifting that builds muscle. You can do all these other things if you like it, if you genuinely enjoy it, but if you want to lose that belly fat, then you've got to lift weights at least 2 or 3 times a week. In addition to that, you need to walk like a minimum of 8,000 steps a day because this keeps everything running smoothly and it's going to help you drop that little extra fat. Lastly, like you said, you cannot target fat loss in a certain specific area, but you can definitely work on your inner core strength because it's going to pull your tummy in like a corset. So stomach vacuums are great. Like if you need the free training, let me know. It literally takes like 5 minutes every morning and it's going to help you just suck everything in, like in that tummy area. So this is the blueprint. Food, you eat whole unprocessed food, 100 grams of protein, 25 grams of fiber. That's the diet part. And then for activity, you need to lift weights at least 2 or 3 times every week and walk a minimum of 8,000 steps. Manage your sleep and your stress. And lastly, stomach vacuums. Okay, so this is the absolute secret sauce, ladies, to dropping that mum pouch. And you need to do this for a long period of time. I did it, my clients did it. Everyone who follows this blueprint has done it, as in we've lost the mum pouch. Okay, so the problem is that women are not going to stick to something long enough because they've had this problem for so long that they don't believe that it is actually going to go away, that anything is actually going to work. And so they keep jumping like from one plan to the other, or they'll have weeks where everything is like perfect, everything's good and they're hitting all those goals. And then weeks where they're just not feeling it and then they undo all that progress. So if you follow this blueprint, you need to get someone to keep you accountable so you stick with it because this is more important than you think. On those days when you don't feel like it, like if you have someone to hold you accountable, then you're going to get it done. Okay, because we as human beings, we're okay to quit on ourselves, but we'll feel terrible about quitting on someone else. Alba, you've been hitting every single workout on the 14-day challenge so far. Like that's freaking awesome. You've been super consistent. You need to keep that up. So if you keep that up, keep up with the meal plan that you have, you do this and I promise you, you are going to lose that mum pouch. Next question is from Lainey, who is my Rockstar one-on-one coaching client. Lainey is freaking awesome, you guys. Would almond milk, decaf coffee, flavored seltzer, Celsius, Pellegrino, etc. count towards your water intake for the day? Or is it just plain water and all the others are extra? This is a great question, by the way. When you're tracking your daily water intake, plain water is generally like the best, most straightforward way to meet your hydration requirements. Okay, but let's look at some of the drinks that you mentioned. Almond milk yes, it can count towards hydration, but you need to be mindful of any extra sugars or ingredients in there that might affect your goals, which are fat loss. Decaf coffee, yes, that contributes to your water intake. Since it has little to no caffeine, basically, it's less likely to have like a diuretic effect. And diuretics meaning substances that make you pee more often, which means that you lose water from your body more often. Flavored seltzer, yes, that can count as long as it's unsweetened and doesn't contain any artificial additives. It's basically just carbonated water, right? Celsius, this is a caffeinated energy drink and caffeine is a diuretic. So no, I wouldn't count this towards your water intake. Pellegrino, yes, sparkling water counts towards hydration just like regular water. But I would suggest relying on plain water for the majority of your hydration because it is the most natural and efficient way for your body to stay hydrated without any added ingredients that might affect your body. For example, plain water doesn't have any additives like sugar, sodium, caffeine, or any artificial stuff, right? So it hydrates you without the added calories or potential diuretics or substances that your body has to kind of process. And all these other drinks usually have extra stuff like flavors, caffeine, electrolytes, sweeteners that may change how they hydrate your body. So like I said, caffeine has a diuretic effect and this affects how much water your body retains. Secondly, your body can just absorb plain water better, right? There's no need for your digestive system to break down any extra substances. But with flavored or drinks that have other added ingredients, your body needs to process this before they can be fully absorbed. And this could slow down the hydration process. Now, drinks like flavored seltzers, almond milk or energy drinks, they may have calories as well, sugar, artificial sweeteners. So if you drink a lot of these things, then that's excess calories, right? And it could affect your fat loss, maintaining your weight, or even maintaining your blood sugar levels. Next, energy drinks or even decaf coffee may still contain small amounts of caffeine or other stimulants. So yes, they do contribute to hydration, but consuming these in large amounts could make you jittery, it could disrupt your sleep or even overstimulate you. And these other side effects are things that you would not get with plain water, correct? Lastly, some drinks like energy drinks or sparkling water, they have electrolytes or other minerals. They can be useful like around your exercise before or after, but if you're consuming too many electrolyte rich drinks, then it can mess up your body's natural balance of electrolytes, and then you might end up having more sodium than you need or some other minerals. So to answer your question, all these drinks that you mentioned do count towards your overall fluid intake, but plain water is the best, most direct source for hydration. Okay, it hydrates you without the extra ingredients. It's easier to maintain your health and avoid complications like excess calories or overstimulation. And so these drinks can supplement your intake, but they shouldn't replace the benefits of plain water. All right, ladies, I hope this was useful. If you need someone to give you a blueprint on exactly what your body needs to drop stubborn fat, book in a free 15-minute consult with me. I've helped hundreds of moms drop fat, get toned, get sexy. So I've put links in the description. Have the best day ever. Have the best weekend ever. Crush your day.